So I've been eyeing on that average view duration counter and thought, why not make a really short review this time? So here it is. I have repressed memories of that song. Why did I make those text commentaries anyway? GT Concept was first released in Japan as Tokyo 2001 to celebrate the Tokyo Motor Show of that year. Literally one of the first games in 2002. Then it got an updated version called Tokyo Soul 2002 in May of that year as a launch title for the PS2 in South Korea, which features Hyundai cars, a first in the series, and it was finally sold on store shelves in Europe as Tokyo-Geneva 2002, which features all the cars from Tokyo 1, Tokyo Soul 2, and new ones showcased at the Geneva Auto Show in 2002. America? Yeah, fuck 'em. I'll be looking at the Geneva version, because of course. What's this? Portuguese option? Well, I'm sorry I'm not familiar with that language anymore. I'm a Portuguese native, what's going on with me? Here's a pre-rendered intro in 30 FPS? Help! It's just a Mercedes SL driving from the airport. Welcome to Polyphony Airlines. Please expect many delays for our flights. It's a tradition. Let's start the game, and apparently we have to do these time trials along tracks to race. Oh, I'm sorry. They're license tests. Great. The graphics are the same, except some cars now have movable parts like spoilers and a tail. I'll get to that. The text is different too. What? Lowercase letters? Audio is a typical Gran Turismo sound design. Superchargers are still louder than the engine. Aside from 3 new Daiki casual songs, they use the same European soundtrack. So no turbo lover fellas? Controls are really similar to GT3, they drive really well, even if a bit drifty with assist, and it's really crossed with traction control. So nothing out of the ordinary, you can watch my GT3 review for more about its gameplay. The game is more about its cars shown in other shows of that time period, including fantasy race versions and the Dome Zero. But you unlock them by winning races depending on the difficulty and passing these time trial tests with or without the infamous pace car, depending on how well you do. It's quite easy to get gold in some tracks, but I had a harder time getting them in the dirt tracks and even on ring reverse. AEW cars suck, I tell you, didn't even bother getting them. But yeah, that's basically the gist of it all. What's this? Only 2 difficulties? Don't worry, like last time, if you press the L1 and R1 buttons, you unlock Ace Mode, which is just 5 laps around the track with harder opponents. No tire wear too, it's just hard mode at GT3, woo. The short game features 4 tracks like the GT3, plus a returning one, Autumn Ring. Oh my god, this is so good! Look how copper it is! Makes you question what happened to it in GT4. Why is that say in the morning? It looks so great. Anyway, fun to drive around this compact track as always. And it also has Pod Race, unlocked the finishing the license portion, which is a race at the starting line section of Special Stage Route 5, retrofitted for the Toyota Pod. The Pod, in case you're wondering, was a concept car developed in conjunction with Sony. You use this thing to drive your car, and it was supposed to use AI to track your shopping list and such. It was also made to act like a dog. It can emote by projecting lights, making sounds, and wiggling its tail. Seriously, oh, and it can do this. Why was this not an actual thing? I'm getting sidetracked here. If you complete normal mode, you not only unlock the intro from Concept 2001, but also gives you the option to receive 10 million credits on your GT3 save. How generous, I guess it was made in response to the criticism of its career mode. You know, how grinding it was at the early hours? So yeah, it's basically a hidden gem that is really cheap on the used market due to how well it's sold. Not if you're in Southeast Asia though. Despite being short, it's really a fun game to pick up and play. Plus, I just think the Toyota Pod is cuter than pugs. Wish it was in more games though.